have a new setup.
Yeah, I do.
You're facing a different way. Now, I have a few questions about it.
Sure.
A couple joking, a couple serious. What would you like first?
You said a couple of each?
Yes. What would you
Let's
like to
let's alternate.
Let's alternate. Okay.
Start with
Why do
serious.
you feel the need to have Mr. Data stare at us for the entirety of all things going forward forever?
Because he called me a fine human.
To Nick a
Nick.
And I need to be reminded of that
Wait,
sometimes.
I have a funny story about that.
What?
Okay.
Someone.
Tim has a lot of questions. What?
Wait, so someone on Sunday asked me if that was Charlie Sheen.
Somebody kill me. Oh my God.
Did you guys have a party and someone said that?
Yeah, who was it? Who are we not friends with anymore?
I can't remember.
Don't you lie to me. You
I
can't remember.
remember.
Someone's invited back.
Okay, now a serious question. You've got wands.
I do.
It looks like one is missing.
There is. I have 9 wands.
Where is the missing one? That's not my question, but where is the missing one?
It's missing. It's not. I have 9 wands.
There's no purchase yet.
Oh, but it looks like there's room for another one.
Yeah, what are you missing? I have 9.
There are 10 slots.
Yeah, so why don't you get it? Why isn't it up one, that 10th one?
Oh, that's a good question. Because each wand has its place, Tim.
Oh.
Sirius Black Swan deserves like the number 1 spot. The Elder Wand obviously is above all. And then each one was placed with particular reason.
Okay, that's fair. I was going to ask you, what is your favorite of the wands, and why did you start collecting them?
Sirius Black Swan is my favorite.
Okay.
It's cool. It's got some like engravings all along it.
I have 1 wand, by the way.
That's not enough. And why did I start collecting them? Because Anna bought me one and I have no self-control. We don't keep snacks around the house, Tim, because when we keep snacks around the house, they're gone very quickly because I eat them all.
Same.
I have a lot of self-control in preventing the action, but once the action is available, can't do it. So like I never bought wands. I never bought Legos. Yes. Inertia. Yes. Newton's third. It might be his 7th law, I think. Just making shit up. But now that I've been given Legos and I built them and I was given a wand and then I went into the wand shop at Orlando Universal Studios and saw all the wands, I was like, the bag of chips is open.
Yeah, correct. Okay, next question.
Yes.
There's another picture over to your other side where I could see you in a graduation gown. Now, don't move it. I know who on the other side of that picture is. Why are you hiding it from everyone? What don't you want people to know?
That person may not want to be on the internet, first of all. Second of all, it just kind of happened to land.
We know it's Pinchuck. We know it's Jack handing you that diploma.
Yes.
Is that you grabbing your diploma? What is going on over there?
Yes, I'm holding the diploma in the graduation photo.
That is I'm saying, was that you posing for like with your parents or something, or was it graduation? Like the actual...
No, you said you knew. Oh, you don't actually know who
I was joke. That was one of the joke questions.
Oh, I thought this was the serious one. Apologies. No, it's like a friend I graduated with.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Male or female?
Male. I have a fiance.
You can't have female friends if you have a fiance?
No, I just you looked at me disappointed, and I was like, no, I succeeded.
All right,
I did it.
Final question. You like to put off this aura like you're a comic fan by hanging these comics. Now, I do know that you enjoy the comic books. You have taught me many a thing about the comic book over the years, as I am just a feeble movie fan. But and this is half serious and half joking. The serious part is, why these comics in particular? Is it just because it's the ones you had? Or is it because they mean something to you? And B, I thought you were a crazy white man who hated She-Hulk. So why would you hang up a She-Hulk comic book?
That's funny. I am a crazy white man. That is unrelated to those things. That's just a statement of fact.
Yeah,
Funny enough, other than She-Hulk up here and this Captain America one.
and I know you like Carnage.
I haven't read these ones.
Really?
Yeah. When we were in Universal.
You're a faker.
No, I'm not a faker. I used to read comics. I never really collected them. I read them digitally for a while once they became available digitally.
I would buy the omnibuses.
I'm sure. But these ones I bought while we were in Universal because they have a Marvel section of Universal, but not like an MCU. It's like a Marvel like comics.
That Incredible Hulk coaster is dope.
It made me very sick when we went on it. They had a comic shop, and I was like, "Oh, sick! Let me buy a couple of these." I bought a couple of them, and at the time, I was like, "These would look great up on the wall." So I decided not to like break because they're all in like plastic new stuff. So I decided not to like break them open, and I hung them on the wall. So
what do you all have up there? So you got,
but I picked them because they are characters whose comics I like to read. So
Moon Knight,
Black Panther, Daredevil, 2 Captain Americas. She-Hulk. I love the White Man, crazy. The show is hot garbage.
Yes.
Which I can objectively say.
I agree. Like objectively just as
it's just terrible
general,
and not good at all.
Yeah, I agree.
Beyond the political statements it's trying to make, it also destroys the MCU by saying there's a freaking robot writing all the stories, and She-Hulk has, above everyone else, has the power to exit the MCU and tell the robot how the stories should go. So you ruined one of the things I loved most.
What?
Yeah, that happens. That's why we're never watching that show.
And I've seen it,
and it's even worse because for the same reason I hate Let There Be Carnage, She-Hulk is a freaking awesome comic book character. And she was ruined. So,
and the funny thing is like, not to get on a whole tangent about the MCU, but which actually might be a good conversation with our guest, because I know that he's also very into this stuff. But I like the actress, like Tatiana Maslany.
I think she's great.
I think she's good.
The trailers for the show. I thought it was going to be good.
I did not hate. I know you probably disagree. I did not hate the first episode. I didn't love it, but I liked it enough. The thing that I really didn't like about it is the whole thing of like, we spent years and years and years with Banner like getting over anger and everything, and then she can just like turn it on and turn it off instantly because she's a woman. Like, okay, I didn't like that angle. But on the whole, the interactions with Bruce, the training montage,
I didn't love it, but it didn't ruin the show immediately for me.
I enjoyed that episode enough to make me go, this could be okay. Mm-hmm. And honestly, and I mean this sincerely, I would be, if the finale didn't exist,
mm-hmm.
and the rest of the show was exactly the same. Like, let's say that the finale happens,
sure,
where there's a moment in the finale, and if you're with us here and you understand what we're talking about, you're with us. But there's a moment in the finale where she decides to exit the Disney Plus app. But prior to that, if they had done all of that, which I still think, and the show acknowledges is bad, I would have at least said this was a total misfire of a show that I don't like, but at least it doesn't do anything
correct
that I can ignore it and move on.
Right.
But what you said kind of hits it on the head, and luckily I've forgotten about it, and I kind of just try to forget about it. But that ending really does break like everything, and they play it off as a joke.
Mm-hmm.
And this is, again, stupid, crazy white boys complaining. But at the same time, it's something that
who cares? Like, tell me why what I'm saying is wrong.
No, I agree. No, I agree with you, and I'm saying that I agree with you in the sense that, like, it just like, why would it baffles.
It's just crazy to write a show that is intentionally bad so that your character can exit the app and change the ending.
But not even intentionally bad. It does.
Yes, it is, because she comes out and says,
No,
"Hey,
I agree.
this is bad."
I'm saying not even that. Not even
got me
just
started
that.
on She-Hulk, and we have a guest coming.
Not even just that. I'm saying that, like, on top of that, it does the thing that I think people. This is going to be a bad analogy because I like The Last Jedi. I know you don't. But a lot of people look at that movie as Rian Johnson was intentionally trying to, like, hurt Star Wars fans.
Okay.
I don't necessarily think that's the case.
I don't think so.
But people think there are people who have.
I think he was intentionally trying to do something different from Star Wars, and it didn't work.
But She-Hulk is on.
There's malice.
The creators and the writers and everyone, except maybe not the actors, but who knows? But the writers and the creators especially are on record saying, like, their goal was to piss off the fans.
Which is a dumb.
Why would you do that?
And that's why Disney is tanking right now.
I just don't understand why you would do that, because, like, the misses of like Thor: Love and Thunder, I don't hate it. I don't like it. I think it's very meh.
It's bad.
There are parts of it I really like, and there are parts of it that I hate.
Yeah.
But Taika comes out and says, yeah, we kind of had free reign to do whatever we wanted, and we did whatever we wanted, and it didn't really work. And okay, I can at least respect.
Oh, he did say that? That's
cool. Yeah. Him and Hemsworth have said, like, we went a little too far.
I know Chris Hemsworth's not a big fan of it right now, but
yeah, Taika has too. They've both said, like, yeah, we went a little far on that one. Like, those types of things, like, I can get behind. Of people being like, this particular project didn't pan out.
Right.
It's the spitting in the face of the fans on purpose just to do it. Like, why? Like, what's the point? Like, I just don't get it.
Just I don't know, man. And just to wrap it up, that is the worst example, but it's kind of how all of their projects have felt.
And you and I differ on that, like,
to some degree, but I've stopped watching. Like, I don't know that I want to watch Daredevil. Like, the trailer looks good, but I don't think I care. Like, I don't want to watch it.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch anything they put out.
It's not anymore.
That's fair. And it's whether or not it continues to intrigue me. So, for example, what if season 3 came out? I really don't like the first 2 seasons. So season 3 came out, and I didn't rush to it. But now I'm hearing, and now technically it's not part of the MCU, but the new Spider-Man animated show I've heard is good.
Oh, I've not heard that, but okay.
Oh, I've heard that it's very good.
I've heard the opposite, but
fair. I've heard it's very good, so I want to watch it. I'm watching What If.
That's the other thing is, like, I'm gonna try not to, like, talk about all I will say is things I've heard from other people. Like, I'm not going to render an official judgment on the Spider-Man show because I haven't seen it. But.
Well, and I think you're good about that, because I remember when Agatha came out and you were in the camp of, like, this is going to be garbage, and I was like, yeah,
That's
you and I both
why I didn't
yeah, and you and I are both, like, not huge on WandaVision. Everyone else fucking loves it, and you and I are kind of on the and our guest has just showed up. We'll wrap this up, I promise. But we're not huge on it, and so I was not looking forward to it. And it came out, and I remember watching the first episode and being like, this was pretty okay.
It's okay. It's not the worst.
It's not amazing. It's not incredible.
When your expectations are in the gutter,
compared to like, when the only Disney Plus Marvel stuff I can confidently say I really like up there with some of the movies is the Guardians Holiday Special.
Sure.
And Werewolf by Night.
Agreed with that one. Werewolf by Night's the best thing they've done.
Werewolf by Night is the best thing they've done. Give Giacchino a full movie. Like, I would have loved to see him direct Fantastic Four.
Sure.
But anyway, like, and there are shows that I enjoy. Like, I enjoyed Moon Knight, but the ending sucks.
Agreed.
I enjoyed Hawkeye, but it doesn't. There's too much going on.
It's just not worth it. It's not worth it.
I enjoyed Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but it ends where it began. Like, what is the point? Like, that's the thing, is, like, all of these are pointless to the overall MCU, and that's what I miss. So anyway,